down there, Sean. And the pit window, 41 to 44 laps. And remember yesterday, not very many cautions in their history here as fuel will play a factor as they come down towards the start-finish line. Race number 23 of the 2010 NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. The Carfax 400 is green.
Well, that got really nerve-wracking there. All of a sudden, I saw Biffle coming up the track underneath me, and I panicked. I think we were almost, I don't know if we were 3 or 4 wide or what we were, but that scared the crap out of me. Lost a couple spots on that lap, too, but welcome as I managed to retrieve my heart out of my throat. Ugh, that was stressful. So, yeah, welcome to race 22 here in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Coming to you from Michigan, Motor City. Started 11th. I feel like we started in 11th in one of our recent races here. I can't remember off the top of my head, but hoping, so we have a few changes made to the car, so I'm hoping for good results. We don't have to run nearly as high to be as fast, like right up on the wall. And I think we have our little turn 2 15 lap curse or 10 lap, somewhere in that range is when we'd always snap loose. I think we have that addressed. So Kevin Harvick was the real life winner of this race, so I know he's going to be fast. I think, oh wow, he must have fallen back. So we're in good shape there. Actually, we do have Harvick behind us, so I'm happy with that. The 24 and the 16. The 16's on a mission, man. He just passed what, 6 cars? 5 cars. Because he's now up to second. Well, he's still moving forwards. He could possibly even take the lead. Jeez. 7th to 1st. Had to let up to not run over Hornish. So Kenseth is actually going to jump up a ton. We're up to 7th, though. I don't like being on the bottom. Really want to get to the outside. I really don't want to lose those two. And I mean Biffle and Kenseth. I'm trying to let Newman go so I could go to the outside, but Sam's up there. Damn it. I'm just screwing myself over right now. The one added benefit we have is that Harvick is behind us, so we can always try to get back to, drop back to Kevin and try to draft up with those guys by using Kevin Harvick as our draft partner. Well, the 24 seems pretty quick too, so we're going to try to draft him with the 24. I can get a good run off the turn. Whoa. Oh, wow. If I can get a good run off the turn with some momentum off the higher line, maybe I should try to push it up to the out, like the way outside, and try to push the 24. Let's see what kind of run we can get down the straightaway.
Clear. Inside. Still there.
Wow, we're going to have a huge run coming up to the back of the 24.
All clear.
They have quite a bump, actually.
37, 476.
Try to stay in his tire tracks maybe a little bit better, so that way we're not just impaling the back bumper with a big run. we can actually bump draft and push him down the straightaway.
Inside. Clear all around, all clear, inside.
He slid up track right in front of me. Well, in all fairness, he was always in front of me.
37, 296.
Rudiment's clearly the faster of the two, so I guess we'll end up going with Rudiment. Now I can't even get to the 24. I'm trying to get to his outside,
Outside.
but that's not going to happen. So try to spook the 24 a little bit, and then we'll just send it in here and try to go with David Rudiment up to the front. One pit stop, probably about 10 to go.
36.
If I recall right, I don't think we've seen this race go green all the way through. We've always had a weird late race caution, so we'll see what happens today. And at the time of this recording, I just got some like really big news. So that like life-changing, possibly big news. So we'll see how it all plays out. But yeah, my heart's racing. I was like, I want to get this recorded done today because I'm not gonna have a whole lot of time coming up. So I was like, I gotta get one done at least, and then I gotta go, and then I'm gonna deal with a few other things. But yeah, so if I seem a little, maybe even just off focus, that's why. But yeah, so let's see. Yeah, we're 6 seconds back to Biffle. Biffle's got what, 2 wins? Yeah, 2 wins on the season. He potentially going for his 3rd. It's wild that we've never seen Biffle this good, and he had some really good seasons in the mid 2000s. We got a big run here on Rudiment. Like, there's no point to really pushing it, passing Rudiment at this point. Had I known that Gordon wasn't going to really be that as fast as I thought he would be, I would have never stayed to draft them. He looked like he was faster. So I kind of paid the penalty on that one. I would have tried to get up there and carry any type of whiff of draft from the others if I could. But Rudiment seems to be a pretty decent draft partner for us. We're not losing a ton of time. We're not gaining much time, but at least we're not losing nearly as much as the others are. Like, Gordon's almost 3 seconds behind me now, so I don't even know where Kevin Harvick is. He transferred his ratings and speed over to Biffle, apparently.
Six, 4,
210. Going into turn 1. Yeah, we only lost a 10th of that lap, so we're definitely in a good spot. And because we're not super rim riding, because of the changes we made in the setup, we don't have to be up that high. It's making it easier for me to really stay at a good spot with Rudiment, that where I am not getting too big of a run where I'm just slamming into him. I'm actually able to bump draft him, but he's not making it easy to bump draft him. He keeps going lower and lower and lower, and it's kind of killing us, I feel like. Yeah, we lost a lot of time that lap. So I want to give him a chance, give him some space, see if he resets, and then try to go again. Because the two are fighting for the lead up there. It looks like Kenza took the lead from Biffle. Not going to push him. Going to just let him sort himself out for a lap, like I said. Wow, I'm Montoya. From the top of the mountain to the bottom, he's last.
36, 9, 6, 4.
Oh, I think I screwed up the rate-ins for qualifying. I thought that I was on the right roster. I think I had set the... I think I had put my Richmond roster qualifying rate-ins for the Michigan race. So when I went to run the Michigan qualifying, any cars that were not used for the Richmond race had their ratings non-affected. So I think I messed something up there. So the qualifying order might look a little goofy from, you know, the average, kind of close to real life ordeal. Unless we're on the front row, we usually had the front row pretty much the way it was in real life. All right, now we're back to running pretty evenly with them. So just needed Rudiman to get his act together here. Ganassi Racing, the 1 and the 42, they're both back there, 38th and 39th. And the Red Bull car, Reed Sorensen. Where's my friend Scott Speed, 22nd? In case anybody was wondering, I have not yet forgot Indy, so. That lap we were even. And that lap we lost 3/10. So I gotta see what I'm doing different. My lap times are pretty consistent, so it's gotta be something with the two of them. Rudiman slid up the track, he slowed. So we're just going to push him aggressively there. Still about 2:02 at the line. But we are a tenth slower than we were on the last lap. But we didn't lose much time. I don't get that. We ran faster the last lap, lost 3/10. Ran slower this lap, stayed even, and they aren't even in lap traffic. We got Reagan closing in on us, so he's bringing Joey Logano. So the four of us might actually be able to do something. I don't know. One thing though I'm now thinking about is we have saved a lot of tire wear just by chilling with Rudiman here. So it hasn't necessarily been a waste. 10 seconds, it's now the lead back to us. Well, it was 10 seconds last lap. 10.16. It's 10.52, so splash and go versus two tires could make up 10 seconds on pit road, depending on how perfect of an entry and exit we could get. But also dependent on if we catch one of those stupid cautions. Might take a gamble on the fuel, or on the tires on this pit stop, and consider splash and go. Push Reagan ultra far into that turn. We're 10.9. I was up to like 210 pushing him into the turn. He was probably screaming for his life. No lap traffic yet, but they're going to probably start pulling away on us in large chunks because they'll probably get the draft from the back of the pack. Big run on Rudiman again, big shot.
36, 893.
11.4. 36 lap. Yeah, so they're definitely catching traffic, so that's why they're pulling away. Like I said, they're going to get some draft, and that'll probably increase their distance to us. But once they get into traffic, if they have any slow ups or anything like that, as long as we get there relatively quick, working with Rudiment here, maybe I can
36.
dice through some of the lap traffic at a decent clip and use some draft off those cars to kind of slingshot my way up to them. I'm also trying to bear in mind about pitting. About maybe playing the short pit strategy. So we'll see. It was 10.9, it's 10.3, so we gained 6/10. So they're being held up in some traffic.
Inside. Clear, clear.
So we'll see. On some other news, hope everybody is looking forward to tomorrow's race, the season finale for the dirt. The dirt season, its second full season. The first season, I mean, it was a sprint of a season. This is a full 24 race season with 23 points paying races and one all-star race. We'll get more into that series tomorrow, obviously. Surprisingly, like, it's coming back and everything, but like, I don't know, feeling some sort of way about it ending for this season. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed having the dirt series. I gotta thank, you know, why is Rudiment so low? Is he pitting? What's he doing? Go. What are you doing, bro? Does he think I'm next to him or something?
37.
Give him a push. Might need to give him a second to... Yeah, okay, I'm done with Rudiment. Or, yeah, Rudiment.
Still there.
I don't know what he's doing, but he just completely killed the strategy. We were gaining. We were within 9.5 seconds. Like, we were gaining. So, now we got a break strategy here. Because Rudiment's having a seizure. And now he's fine. So, I don't know. So hopefully he can give me enough draft from behind.
37.
And we can make up that time. Alright, we're 8.4, so we're making up time. We're not going to run all the way up to the wall. I don't need to do that anymore. There's a lot of traffic I think I'm seeing up there. As long as my eyes aren't playing tricks on me. And I have pretty good tires, so I mean, they're kind of starting to wear a little bit more now that we're kind of boogity. But we're down to 7.7 seconds behind them. That's some damage. We won't repair that. I was about to slow down a little bit and to try to pull it back from the wall, but in studying some of my old replays, after that Michigan race,
Halfway this time.
I should have actually tried to refresh myself a little bit more on it before this race, but after that race, I did check a couple things, and I think what was causing me to snap around that time was my tires were starting to wear. I can't see the wear so much in the replays, but they were starting to wear, and it would be when I was getting kind of really close to the wall, so I could see the telemetry. Like, I think it's just the way I was letting off and braking to try to stay off the wall with the worn tires, and I think I was just getting on it too quick, and the back end would just kind of kick. So also by running behind Rudiment, we didn't really wear the tires down so much, so it helped save the car from having that issue. Caution. Turn to high side, I see it. Smoke up by the wall. Alright. Looks like they got it sorted out. No, there's a car coming up. We're catching actually quick. Okay, now they're all wrecking.
Wrecking right here in front of you, right in front of you. Center 3 and 4 now. Clear, clear. Slow on the bottom. Here. Here.
Good thing I checked up. I'm going to lose some spots, I think, but... Did I see Biffle involved? He didn't get back to the line yet. I think Biffle got involved coming back to the line. I lost 2 spots. Biffle was involved, yeah. He's not at the line yet. Caution number 1. Alright, so there's Allmendinger. So I know Allmendinger was slow first. He's the first car I saw. So it looks like Biffle hits him in turn 1 and 2 here. Excuse me. So yeah, Biffle hooks the 43 by getting into his right rear in the middle of the turn there. Biffle's blown up from that. That's what took Biffle out, was just that impact there. So yeah, Allmendinger's going to go on his way and be fine. No, he's out too, actually. Never mind. So yeah, let's try to follow Biffle here for a second. Sorry for the awkward, janky camera motions here. So we're going down the back straightaway, backwards. Seems rather fit in. I've just learned that it's also kind of just a pain in the butt, always having to cut and chop. I do a lot of that already, so if I can eliminate it, I'm going to try to eliminate it. And up until this point, none of y'all have really seen any of this type of stuff from me yet, so I don't know if it annoys people or not, but I don't know, so I guess ignorance is bliss. So they're all going low to avoid Allmendinger, it looks like. Paul Menard clips Biffle, goes up into Pappas. Pappas hits the wall. Menard hits the wall. I'm checking up because I'm not going to get involved. So let's slow down here. Yeah, Biffle gets tagged again. And then I'm able just to work my way through. Boyer gets into the 43. And then I just kind of whoop, right through there. Do one on board here, and then we'll go back to the green. On board with the dominant car of the day, to this point, Greg Biffle. I mean, he just straight up runs over Allmendinger. So yeah, I mean, I'm not in real life the biggest like Allmendinger fan there is known to man, but he did drive for us in this series, so that's not cool. But like, I don't know what Biffle was thinking. And then Menard, he's the one we tangoed with. Oh, yeah, Biffle got hit again pretty good there. Biffle actually drove first too. So as predicted, it was Biffle out. He's out with Pappas, Allmendinger, Menard, and Boyer. Kenseth is the leader. I'm back to 6th. I lost a couple spots. Obviously coming back to the caution, and then on pit road we only took 2 tires, but we repaired the damage because the lefts are really good still. So the goal is to get ahead of that 17. I can drive in a little bit more aggressively since my tires are a little bit worn on the left side, so it's not as snap loops, I feel like, right out of the gate. Having some used tires on there, but we'll see what happens.
Side, side. Clear all around, all clear.
I feel like I'm cooking the right front, but we're past halfway, so we're good.
Clear, clear.
Excuse me, Joey. Excuse me, Rudiman. I've tried drafting with you, Rudiman. You killed me.
Clear, clear.
Oh man, please tell me Kenseth isn't so fast that I can't even keep up with him drafting.
Inside. Clear, clear.
Joey's fast. I'm pushing it kind of hard, so I'm a little bit worried because I'm running it so aggressively right now to try to make sure I can stay with Kenseth. I'm actually running that higher lane, and that's when I think I'm more prone to end up having that self-spin issue off of turn 2. Turn 4, turns 3 and 4, I haven't had that issue before, so. But I have been known to get pretty tight off of turn 4, so I've had to check up a lot. And that kills my front straightaway speed. Gained to 10th. That was our fastest lap at a 36.433. I felt it feel real floaty there, so just gotta be careful. Lost a little time there, and then we make it all up right here on the straightaway. 204 by the start finish line. That's the fastest I could think we've been down there. 212 we hit on the front straightaway. Down about 185, 186. Are we up to 98, 99, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 208 on the back. It's hard to imagine actually doing that in real life. That's so crazy. Like, I've gone about 135, 140 on a couple occasions. I can't imagine what 200 must feel like. But we are right there with Kenseth. It'd be nice if Joey could actually get up here and help us get around him by, like, if I get to Kenseth's outside, I have 19 laps to try to get to the outside of Kenseth and make it stick. If I get Joey to follow me down the straightaway when I'm on the outside lane and take away any draft help from Kenseth, wow, that could be huge.
36, 502.
Doing everything I can to try to push it in as late as I can to the turn before I have to get off the gas to see if I could get any type of edge on Kenseth to get to his outside. Oh, that's a big run right there, but it's pushing. We're okay. Oh, I thought he was coming up and I was going down. All right, well, that was too fast. Do not do that again. I tried to slide down to the bottom to get behind Kenseth as fast as I could. That was a bad idea.
Still there. Still there.
But we're there. Joey's 6/10 behind me.
Here. Clear, clear.
Did we clear him? We cleared Kenseth. Oh my gosh. We have the lead, folks, with 16 to go. Alright, now I'm going to try to cool the tires down a little bit. Not going to try to run nearly as high as I was, or as hard. Let these tires relax for a moment. Oh, I can't believe the turn of events that transpired to put us up here. Had Biffle not been involved in that crash, I definitely think we'd have a different conversation going on up here. Because him and Kenseth would have probably checked out. I mean, I'm not even really cooling it down that much. Like a couple tenths. Yeah, like instead of going down just to 185, it's like 183. So, wait, Kenseth got back to me already? Okay, I didn't think I slowed down that much.
Still there. Clear all around, all clear.
What are our lap times that we're running that he's still kind of poking?
36.
Alright, 36 8s, 36 9s in there, so, okay. Well, we also don't have that draft anymore from the 17 that we were getting, so yeah, it's going to slow me down, I guess.
36.711.
You guys can keep battling back there. I just saw that Joey Logano was second at the line last time. So, yes, keep battling amongst yourselves. They're a half a second back now. Many of you may recall, though, our first time to this version of Michigan. We were in the lead coming to the white flag, and a lone lap car kind of, I made a bad choice on how to pass them. I was going to go to the outside. Made the wrong call. Should have gone low. Probably would have won the race. So, if you can see up ahead, the reason I bring that up is because next time by will be 10 to go. And there's the first lap car we've seen. So, about another 10 seconds up the road, we have more cars, like a lot of cars. Lap traffic cost us at Indy. Lap traffic cost us last season at Michigan. And a season we really needed some good to happen at times. So hopefully I make the right decisions and don't choke away a win.
36.753.
Juan, how you doing?
Still there. Clear
Must
all
suck
around,
having
all
fallen from so far from the top of the mountain. But he's pretty dang close, I think, to being able to say he's definitely going to make chase. So he did what he had to do at the right time of the season, picking up a couple wins and jumping up as high as third in the points right now. Burton's been, like I said, Burton's been the lone second place driver for a while now. I think it's been me and Burton for, gosh, last time I remember, I think, was it Harvick or Burton in second in the points at Darlington? So it's been a minute. Kenseth is back around Logano, and he's got almost a second on him. If I check the real time, yeah, it's more than likely because of Montoya. Actually, I just looked in my mirror, and instead of the real-time standings, and I see that Kenseth is right there. He's taking it all the way down to the bottom.
Clear all around, all clear.
I got to be to the outside of him to keep him pinched so he can't get a run. But he is right on my tail. We broke his momentum this lap, so I expect that we're going to have a decent gap. Not much, but a respectable one considering how fast he is. Half seconds more than I thought, actually. I'm just... I could try to run up at that top and push it, but in the back of my mind, I'm still wondering, what if for the spin thing? And I think where we're at right now will be all right. I mean, I'm giving it everything it's got to begin with. Just changed my driving line a little bit, and we're still running pretty much the same lap times.
36.794.
He gained a tenth back on me. He's only 4 tenths now. Turn 1 and 2 is where he's beating me, because turn 2 is where I'm trying to be my most cautious. I just don't like the rate at which we're catching those lap cars. So it was 5 tenths, then 4 tenths. How many tenths now?
5 laps left.
2.5. I took a too shallow of an entry. I was afraid he might try to do a bomb on me going into that turn, but he hadn't gotten close enough. Don't blow it. I'm watching my mirror more than my windshield, and now that I'm kind of looking to see what's in front of me, not real happy with what I'm seeing. And as soon as I stop looking at my rear view, I get the 17 under me.
Clear all around, all clear.
Damn it, too low of an entry. But I think we cut off enough of Kenseth's momentum that he might take a lap or two to catch back up and hopefully get through some of this traffic. We broke his draft. Almost. He is about a second behind me, so we really did cut off his momentum. Newman.
Inside. Clear all around, all clear. Clear right there, 2 to go. 37, 3, 5, 8.
All right.
Inside, stay high. Clear all around, all clear. Inside. Stay high.
Push the 12.
Still there.
Flip off the 82.
Clear all around, all clear. Inside. Stay high. Still there. 3 wide.
I don't know where the 17 is.
You got him, buddy. Come on.
He's 3,000 or 300ths of a second behind me. He's
3 wide. Clear all around, all clear. Inside.
he's got to be one of those cars underneath
Stay
me.
high. 3 wide. Inside.
Get to Bert, get to Bert, get to Bert, get to Bert.
Clear all around.
Couldn't get there, but a shot gets us out of my way there. All right, a little nervous,
Inside. Clear all around, all clear.
Too aggressive. Don't do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm not doing it. Not gonna do it. Split him in the middle. Where's the 17? I don't think he's gonna get me. Victory! Yes. That got. We beat him by a second. Coming to the white flag, I thought maybe we were gonna lose this. Wow! Oh my gosh! That ended a lot less dramatic than I thought it might have ended up being. Wow, we lapped up to 8. Holy smokes! The top 5, we were all within 2 seconds, and we lapped up to 8. That's
Good work, everybody.
okay.
Man,
That's
good.
insane. We'll take it. So we're gonna get the dub. Kenseth, Rudiman, Logano, Reagan, Gordon, Jeff Gordon, Sam Cornish, Stewart, Kane, Keselowski are your top 10. Out of the race, again, Biffle, Pappas, Allmendinger, Bernard, and Boyer. That'll wrap up this midweek race here at Michigan for the Cup Series. Tomorrow, again, I know I mentioned it earlier, but tomorrow is the season finale for the Dirt Series. And then we finish the week off with Bristol in the Truck Series, Bristol Cup next week, Montreal and Atlanta. And then, well, we'll get into the hot seat stuff tomorrow. So that's going to do it. Thank you all for the love and support through likes, comments, subscriptions, etc. Oh man, win number 6. Feels good. I'm getting distracted. Till next time, everybody.
Good job, Jason.
Have a good one.
Good job.